Well, guess what we're doing again today? From our last batch, we only had very little success on hatching chicken eggs. So I went ahead and bought more eggs that I picked up from a local farmer here. Got 30 eggs, and we will be putting them into the incubator, and hopefully we can have a little bit better luck this time around. So this is the incubator that we use. And I only had that one thermometer that's in there, and a friend of mine said that they're not really accurate, so I went ahead and bought a different one that shows a moisture in it, as well the humidity level, as well as temperature, digital one. So right now it's showing 96.6, and if we look at the other one, it's really hard to focus, but there it is, it's showing 99.5. so he might be right that they're not really accurate. And the other problem that we had last time is we had somebody unplug the incubator overnight, and all the eggs cooled down to room temperature. So out of 40 eggs that I had there, we had only 2 chicks. And these are the little chicks that we had from our first batch of incubation. Yeah, she wants to fly away. 2 different color ones. Not sure what they're gonna be, chickens or roosters. Probably roosters with my luck. But we're gonna give this another try. So we got these eggs. We're gonna put them in, and then hopefully we won't turn it off. We'll monitor the temperature a little bit better this time around, as well as the humidity, and we'll get some eggs hatched. So we got our turner in there, and we're gonna put the eggs in with the pointy side down, and then we'll candle them in a couple days for the first time. Hopefully they will be fertile, and we will have better luck than last time. Honestly, I don't know why I need these chickens, because I have plenty of chickens right now, but I want to figure out this process of incubating them. So we'll put one thermometer on top of the eggs here, and then I'll put the other one kind of somewhere right there. Turn on the turner. Yeah. There we go. And now we wait. Okay, so the eggs have been in the incubator for 2 weeks. We got our audience here. Hi guys. We got our lights off in the room. We're gonna be checking on the eggs, doing some candling. So let's see. I'll show you some of them. I actually candled them already, but I'll just show you the results, the difference. So this egg right here, let me see. As you can see, this will not have a chick in it, because 2 weeks later, there's basically nothing there. You'll see a difference once I show you the one. I have a white egg in there, and this is a white egg right here. Here I'll have Zeb hold the camera for a second. And so on the white egg, you can see the development of the chick much better. You can see how the egg is pretty much all dark, and if you look close to the bottom, there is veins developing. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. I don't want to drop this egg, but you can kind of, I can't focus onto it, but you can kind of see the eggs developing in there. But the biggest thing that shows it off is that it's turning dark. You can see the dark spot in it, and there's actually veins on the bottom here that shows the development of the egg. Let me show you another one. Same thing with this. You see how much darkness in it. Although this is not as developed as that one, it could be also just the shape of the egg. Same with this, it's like half the egg is dark. Some of the lighter eggs, they're better to see. Like this one, you can see really well. But some of the darker eggs, you know, this is fairly small egg, so it's pretty much all dark. All right, so we got it back in the incubator, covered up. I like this little thermometer that I got because it shows the humidity, and it actually shows the temperature kind of a little bit lower, not just on top of the eggs as this one does, the one that came with it. It's basically sitting on top. So this one kind of, you can get it between the eggs down lower, and it actually shows the temperature probably within half a degree to a degree difference than what's on the other one. So that's where we're at with this. Humidity's good, temperature's down because we had it open, but they should start hatching in 8 days, I believe, or something like that. Okay, so we're on day 18, and we are taking our eggs out of the egg turner and going to be placing them in just flat on the area so they finish developing and start hatching. I candled most of them, and all of these look like they have something going on. There were 4 and 1 more that were questionable, but for the most part, all of the eggs right there are showing sign of life. For now, we're just gonna place them flat on this area right here and wait 3 more days, and hopefully they're gonna start hatching. Well, today is hatch day, and I got up early in the morning and I heard some noise. We actually heard some noise last night, and there was a little breather hole that was made, but the first chick hatched in the middle of the night, sometimes or closer to the morning because it was all wet today in the morning. And there's another one that's out. I'll give you a quick peek on it, add them, and show you what they look like. Okay, so as you can see, there's 2 chicks that are out. I'll actually open this up quickly to get a better look at it. There's another chick that's almost out over there, and there's a couple more. There's 1, oh, and a new one over here, 2, and I think there's a couple more that are starting to make breather holes in and peck themselves out of there. So super excited. Looks like we're getting little baby chicks coming out. We'll give them, close them back up really quick here. We'll let them dry up in there, fluff up a little bit. Got to keep them warm, keep them all nice and cozy up there. At least now they got some friends. And then we will be putting them in a brooder pen, or just a pen where we're gonna keep them inside for a few days so they grow up a little bit. But for now, we'll see. We'll leave them, the eggs there, for a couple more days, and hopefully a few more hatch. We'll see how our success rate will be this time around. But at least now we have 2 for sure, and there's more chances there's some more coming out. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so this is day 2. We had a few more chicks that were hatched, total of 5 so far. So we're gonna actually transfer these out to a brooder box. Let's see if we can grab these little guys. Look at this little guy. But then at the same time, got a little box here for them that they can stay warm and have a little more room to run around. But then at the same time, we lost a couple of them. So there was 2 at night that almost hatched. They actually opened up the shell almost all the way, but they did not hatch, and they just died. I think part of the reason is I had my vent holes closed off all the way, and because of that, they didn't have enough oxygen. But I got a couple more vent holes that were made. I think like 3 or 4 eggs. There was another one somewhere. So don't touch them, Topes. I'll cover these up so they stay nice and warm. And actually, since I have it open and I don't have the chicks running around, I'm gonna put in my thermometer in so I can monitor the heat a little bit better in there for now. All right, as well as humidity. Toby, hold on, buddy, hold on. Let me do something. There we go. Okay, so we got this in there. We got a thermometer in there, and then I also got a order of chickens that came in the mail today, which are gonna be grown as meat birds, and we got a freebie. We don't know what this breed is. It looks like it has furry feet, which is kind of cool. No, let it go, buddy. Needs to stay in there. We'll transfer these in the same box and the same brooder for that with these chickens as well. Let's see how these are doing here. Hey, little guys. There we go. Now they have room to run around. Hopefully it'll be nice and warm for them. And we also got some water for them as well. So we'll wait a couple more days to see the results on these and see how things are going to be happening with these. Okay, so the reason I think these 2 chicks didn't make it, and you can see it, they're fully developed. They actually made a peephole and they dug through it all the way and they just died. I think that was my problem on that. So this incubator that I have, it has 2 vent holes over here, one here and one over here, and I had them closed with these little plugs. And I think, from what I understand and doing some more reading on it, they did not probably have enough oxygen. So I opened them up and I'm gonna let the temperature rise in there, as well as added more water so the humidity is higher in there as well. And then I will see if we hit any more hatched out of there, but so far we got 5, which is better than the first time. First time I only had 2 chicks that hatched. So it's a learning curve to figuring this thing out, making sure it's not the best unit for this, since the temperature is very kind of a manual thing. I wish it was more automatic, but we'll have to live with it and see how it goes. Okay, so our chicks are out in the barn. We're in the shop right now. We got the hatched chicks that we had, and also the ones that we got from the hatchery. They're all together. They were born pretty much close together at the same time. So we've totaled, I believe, around 9 chicks. One died after we put him, got him out of the incubator. Hopefully these will all do pretty well. We got them under a couple lights so they can be nice and warm in here and just enjoy more room to run around as well. Anyways, this is the chick hatching story that we had this year, the success so far. Let me go show you also the first 2 chicks that we hatched. They've been living outside as well. Okay, so these 2 chicks, the first ones that we got, we have them at a separate location from our main chickens. This is where we usually raise our meat birds at, and they've been living here outside. They're kind of still afraid of venturing outdoors a little bit, but they've been growing and living in this area for a bit. Once they get bigger, we'll probably put them back together with the main flock of our egg layers. Well, thanks for following along with our chick hatching story this time around. We did 2 hatches this year. I'll probably take a pause for now because we have more than enough chickens for now, and we're supposed to get another batch of meat birds as well shipped to us in the next month or so. So we're gonna be pausing the hatching for now. Maybe later we'll do another batch just for the fun of it and see how we do and kind of renew our egg layers once these grow up a little bit more. Thanks for following along. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.